talk. Please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they...
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see the dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark.
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time, and it is their now 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott. Here's the fourth-year man, J.K. Dobbins.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Prescott.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Prescott from the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fielded at about the 28. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
There weren't many bigger stories last season than Purdy, who's officially the most famous Mr. Irrelevant of all time. Won each of his first 5 starts and almost guided his team to a Super Bowl. He's really forced the team to reevaluate its plans at quarterback because he looks like the real deal.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 21 carries, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so he knows confidence is at an all-time high. This means his offensive line loves it, too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he's up to the 47. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 44-yard line.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Prescott on 1st down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
CD with the catch, of course, coming off of a monstrous 2022 with the Cowboys. 5th in the league in catches, 6th in yards, and took that jump from being a star to one of the league's elite wide receivers.
A first down throw for Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Prescott yet again. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. First down, Prescott. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's a 2nd and 8. To the air again, Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's Prescott. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
Now Purdy. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Play action. Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Purdy. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 89 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball.
And he is going to go down. He will be...
final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
At their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Oh, fighting off the defender.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And it is caught.
And they're going to get this beyond the 30 before it's taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. 2nd and 10. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
It's now 3rd down.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Throw out wide is incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Prescott.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield, creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing here, Purdy.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 31, here comes second and a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Cameron Latu.
His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now Prescott.
Now throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just lock one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
Breaks a tackle. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And his throw here's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got him. It's Samuel.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got him. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. A 2nd down throw for Prescott, as he'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Prescott now from the 50. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And again, it's Prescott. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Prescott.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Here's Brian Anger now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. He'll get this to his tight end route.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Touchdown 49ers! George Kittle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return, this is Turpin. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. Nifty move. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Prescott from the gun. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48.
And they will take over 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Flyers!
Elijah Mitchell, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Now Moody for the PAT.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Prescott, and that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's got room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
This will be caught at Samuel. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Purdy now to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Mitchell. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
For the 49ers field goal, a 21-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Down Cowboys.
Here's Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Prescott.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Official foul, roughing the passer, defense. What's the deal?
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers. First and 10 now from the 30.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
Pushing through the contact. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott now. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the throw.
point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a second straight play. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 15 there. The Cowboys have a 1st. Prescott on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
And this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Prescott. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Being chased out. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And the 49er hands team does its job. The fourth quarter felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? Well, this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited.
There he goes, left side. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final act of the ball game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was in the home.
Stop, here we go, bucket off the pick and roll.